In this year's annual letter, Melinda and I take the toughest questions we get asked and give our answers. One that's come up for a long time is, as we make the world healthier, is the population going to get so big that feeding everybody and maintaining the environment is going to be impossible? Here we can see a chart that looks at the total world population over the last several hundred years. And at first glance, this is a bit scary. We go from less than 1 billion in 1800, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.4 billion where we are today is happening even faster. So Melinda and I wondered whether providing new medicines and keeping children alive, would that create more of a population problem? What we found out is that as health improves, families choose to have less children. And this effect is very, very dramatic. We find that in every country of the world, this is repeated. The population growth goes down as we improve health. So we've taken that chart that shows the global population growth, and we've actually extended it out all the way to 2100. And we can see that instead of continuing, it actually flattens out. Another way to see that is through this rate of population growth. And you can see that in the 60s, that reached a pretty high number, over 2% per year, and it's now come way, way down. Now, 11 billion people, still a lot, but the good news is that the faster we improve health, the faster family size goes down, and so we can feel great about saving those lives.
In New York City, with COVID well under control and more than 50% of the population fully vaccinated, workers are slowly beginning to return to the office. But with studies showing as many as 25% of Americans saying they have no plans to get the jab, can employers demand it? The short answer is yes.
Tonight, San Francisco has put the word out to its 35,000 employees. Once the COVID-19 vaccines are fully approved by the Food and Drug Administration, the clock starts ticking down to mandatory vaccination. Those who refuse to do so could be terminated.
Employers in the UK could make COVID-19 vaccinations a compulsory requirement for job offers as the nation starts to reopen businesses.
Now, a record number of people in France booked vaccination appointments on Monday night. This after French President Emmanuel Macron announced measures designed to push more and more people to get inoculated, even those who have been skeptical.
President Macron announced that COVID-19 vaccinations would now become compulsory for anyone that wants to work in or patronise a bar, a restaurant, or even a cafe. Everyone over the age of 12 will need to have been vaccinated or display a recent negative test to access a public show, a concert, a festival, or even an amusement park.
You're looking at Rome, Italy, where the government is now mandating all healthcare workers receive a COVID-19 vaccine. The move is believed to be the first of its kind in Europe, and it sparked controversy.
There may be some restrictions that may be placed on people that don't have vaccines for travel purposes, to be able to go to theaters and other places. But that will be up to the individual person to decide whether they want to receive the vaccine to be able to do these things or not, but it is voluntary. There may be some restrictions that may be placed on people that don't have vaccines, but it is voluntary. Voluntary. Restrictions.
Voluntary. Vaccinations are really about individual freedom. Everyone can choose. That's not the theme here today. The theme is about the absence of freedom that is unfortunately continuing to grow in this country. That's it. They're taking away our freedoms little by little.
But as of October, it will be illegal to work in a care home in England if you haven't been vaccinated against COVID-19.
Australians who are fully immunised against COVID can access a digital record dubbed a vaccine passport.
EU leaders have agreed to develop a COVID-19 vaccine passport that could ease border crossings and allow people more freedom to travel again.
The COVID vaccine is now mandatory for the first time for people who work in the aged care sector.
But the good news is that the faster we improve health, the faster family size goes down. That the faster we improve health, the faster family size goes down. And so we can feel great about saving those lives